When your palm itches, is money coming or is it a spiritual warning? Right palm itching, money is coming, but there is a hidden truth. Your palm is itching for a reason. The spiritual meaning explained. Have you ever experienced this? You are sitting quietly, then suddenly your palm starts itching. Many people immediately say money is coming, but is that really true? Or is there a deeper spiritual meaning behind it? Across many traditions, many spiritual cultures, they believe that palm itching has long term have a signal connected to energy, and that is energy of money and destiny. But today we are going to uncover the truth. In this video, you discover the spiritual meaning of palm itching, the difference between right palm and left palm signals, what the Bible said about hands and prosperity, and a simple spiritual alignment practice that may help attract financial favor. Because sometimes your body is sending signals before event unfold. But before then, please give this video a powerful thumbs up. If this is the very first time you are finding yourself in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's dive in. I'm going to start with the spiritual meaning of your hands. Your hands are not just tools for works. Your hand are powerful spiritual instruments. Your hand actually creates, receive, bless, as well as transfer energy. This is why throughout history, hands has been used in prayers. Sometimes you try to put your hand like this because you want to pray. Has been used in healing. You see people laying hand to transfer healing energy on people. Though because of how crime has increased both in style and sophistication, and how people are accessing quick powers to demonstrate, I have discouraged you, don't allow people to lay hand on you anyhow, because some of them may be transferring their struggles. But the truth is that most of the time, hand is used in extension of healing. It's used in extension of blessing, because most of the times, whatever you give or take is always there. Your hands that plays the vital role. The Bible even said in Ecclesiastes 9 verse 10, whatsoever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. Your hands represent action, provision, as well as manifestation. So now, why your palm suddenly itches is this. There are two possible explanations. The first is physical. Sometimes palm itching is caused by dry skin, irritation, allergies, nerve signals, and so on and so forth. But there is also something interesting. Now, spiritually, there is this belief that palm has strong energy center. Not about belief, it is a reality, because every energy that comes into your body through all the chakras of your body, for instance, this part of head that is always soft when a child is giving birth to, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears, the pores of your skin, your navel, your genitals, they all constitute portals of your body, energy points, as well as chakras, where different types of energy enters through your body, and all those energy is summarized in the palm. That's one of the reasons why sometimes your palm tends to get the foul. When somebody commits atrocity or evil, they will say your hand is not clean. It's not like saying physically there is dirt in your hand, but the evil the person did has contaminated the person's life, and the hand is a kind of extension of manifestation of that evil. For instance, if somebody kills another, or you are obviously sure that this lady committed abortion, what you will be saying is that your hand is full of blood. Why are we saying like that? That is to tell you that these our palm to a great extent has strong energy centers. In fact, many healing systems to a great extent flows through the palm. That's why most of the times when you meet somebody that is sick, even if you did not lay hand, by just holding that person and pray, your energy, the energy of you that is healthy, simply flows to that person, or the presence of God, aura that is following you, simply flows to that person and extend that healing. Because believe me, everybody carries a presence. That is why when a kind of Moses was moving with the children of Israel in the wilderness, he called upon God to go with them. What did God say? He didn't come physically to go with them. He said, my presence we go with it. And that present become the pillar of cloud by the day and pillar of fire by the night. So what am I saying? This is why people premeditate. They often open their palms upward as if they are really receiving, because it symbolizes receiving blessings. Now let's talk about your right palm itching. When your right palm itches, people normally say money is coming. Why? Because the right palm is often associated with receiving blessings and favor. In the Bible, the right palm is connected to honor and power. For instance, Psalm 118 verse 16 says, "The right hand of the Lord is exalted." So symbolically, the right hand represents a kind of strength and blessings. This is why many people associate right palm itching with financial opportunity. Let's talk about left palm itching. Another meaning about left palm itching, which many people tend to believe, is that money will be spent. Financial opportunities that will bring out about outgoing or flow of resources from your life is about to happen, or money is about to be lost. But this does not mean something bad entirely, because sometimes spending money can simply mean an investment into future growth. So money is energy, it flows in and flows out. So sometimes when even your left palm is itching, it may be saying that there is an opportunity that will require you to spend money, and it does not really mean that it's going to be negative. Imagine you don't have a land. I used to say this, that a kind of, you can't talk about kind of Abraham blessings with your landed property, because he actually started with, I'm going to take you to a place where a kind of, I'll give you a land of your own you possess, as far as your eyes will see, so I'll give to you. Now maybe you are such a person, you are doing well but you don't have a land, and suddenly there is an opportunity of land that is coming your way for you to purchase, and your left palm might start itching. So that does not entirely mean waste. Most of these things is centered by a mindset. Wherever your mind sits is what you get. So when your next time your left palm is itching, don't always say to your mind that you are about to have some issues. Begin to thank God, because there is a financial opportunity to invest that bring higher financial breakthrough and flow. Now let's talk about the law of manifestation and your hands. Your hands are connected to action, and action is the most important part of manifestation. Many people pray for money, but they take no action. Yet manifestation works when faith meets with action. That's why the Bible explains in James 2 verse 17, faith without works is dead. So even if your palm is itching, nothing will happen if you do nothing about it. If you don't act, if you don't create, if you don't pursue an opportunity. Imagine you have a good certificate, you are not looking for job, you are not interested to look for job, you are idling away at home, you are not doing any business, every day your right palm is itching, you may not receive anything. That right palm may be telling you, carry this certificate and go out and search for job, you will get that job. Why not think about business idea and they start? When that business idea come, God will now send money. So this itching of palms, it has to connect with action, creation, and pursuance of opportunity if it must yield positive outcome for you. Now let's talk about another thing. The hidden truth most people miss here is the deeper truth. Palm itching alone does not guarantee money, but it can be a reminder to activate an opportunity. Sometimes it is your mind telling you, pay attention, a new opportunity may appear, prepare for financial action. In other words, the body may simply be drawing your attention to the energy of money and work, because money and work goes hand in glove. God blesses the work of our hand, and to a great extent it attracts money to us. But when your hand don't have any work, so which one will God bless? He say he will bless us in our storehouse. Now when you don't have storehouse, which one is God going to bless? So let me a kind of teach us a simple prosperity alignment practice. If your palm itches and you want to align your mind with abundance, try this simple practice. Open your palm upward for a moment. Take a deep breath. Then say this affirmation. My hands create opportunity. My action attracts prosperity. I welcome financial wisdom and abundance. Like Amnomai tells you, there is a spiritual, physical, psychological, and all-round proof that whatever that is written down come to pass. Write this in the comment section and you see it manifesting. My hands create opportunity. My actions attract prosperity. I welcome financial wisdom and abundance. Believe me, this simple practice aligns your mind, intention, and action that will always bring financial opportunities and financial breakthrough to you. Now, let me say this final wisdom. Instead of worrying about signs, focus on what truly attracts prosperity. That is wisdom, discipline, opportunity, positive thinking, and consistent action. Because prosperity is not magic. It is the result of aligned thoughts, faith, and effort. You must make an effort. Something happened, some of my books that I supplied to school finished, and I was reluctant to go and republish or a kind of reproduce because it has been already published, just to reproduce and continue distributing because of other overwhelming activity. But something happened suddenly yesterday, because actually my publisher had a problem with where he stays anyway. It was a kind of demolished. Government is doing some changes in the state. So I suddenly bumped into another publisher. One of the things that hit my mind is it is time for you to go and republish your books and start distributing it again. Stop a kind of giving excuses because nobody actually have all the time. You create the time for yourself because prosperity is not magic. It is the result of aligned thoughts, faith, and effort. It is when you have made effort that God will bless it. And you know, funny thing, that new publisher said if you don't have strength to distribute it, because I was telling him that my problem is that I'm too busy with a lot of things now that sometimes it becomes difficult for me to go to distribute this book. He said, don't worry, just give me the names of the schools buying your books that will help you to distribute it. So have you seen it? If I don't make that aligned effort, I may not get that help that I needed, that somebody can even help me to distribute. I'll still get my money. So what am I saying? I want to ask you something. Have you ever experienced your palm itching right before receiving money or an opportunity? Comment below and share your experience because your story might help someone else understand this mysterious sign. And if you want to discover more hidden spiritual signals your body sends to you, subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so that as soon as I upload another video, you will be the first to get it because many wonderful signs happens every day, but most people ignore them. So share this video widely to everyone. You might actually be helping lots and lots of people as you do so. May God bless you. So with this, I say enjoy your day. Bye-bye.